Hello, everybody. DarkPhoenix from DarkPhoenix Gaming here, and welcome back to my Phoenix Rising campaign with the Byzantine Empire and Medieval II Total War. It's been a while since I've put anything up on the channel that isn't VODs from my Twitch live streams, since I've been having a pretty heavy focus on that, but I really wanted to play Medieval II some more. And in between this session and the last one, I have actually done a few things off camera. That being, I recruited priests in a couple of different settlements.
Yes, my lord.
Because I'm going to try to incite religious uprisings across Turkey's lands.
My lord.
If possible. So we have a bunch of them heading out now. Let's see if I can get those settlements to revolt.
My lord. God's servant. Your orders? Yes.
And I've also got some reinforcements traveling to Antioch to give that army some help.
Men. Your Majesty. My lord.
And we have nearly a full stack army there.
Your orders? Yes, my lord. Your orders?
I'll
Yes,
now
my
move
lord.
that
Yes,
one
my
over there.
Plotting course now, my lord.
And
My
our
lord.
priest can get on the ship.
Yes, leaving the crew, my lord. God's servant. Yes.
So now, you hang out over
Full
there in
sail.
case we need to send more
This is as far as we go
troops
today,
over
my
or
lord.
something. I'm going to refrain from recruiting over here for now. What I need is 2,400 florins so I can get a knight's stables. We're only making 1,000 a turn because our armed forces are growing pretty quickly right now. This army over in Corinth, though, I'm planning to take the majority of it over to seize Durazzo, because that province, the Venetians, I almost called them the Hungarians for a second, have begun to show some interest in it. And I would like to deter them from future interests. So, I want to take the bulk of my force over to help them out. But I can't leave Corinth completely ungarrisoned. So we'll leave 4 units behind. 2 of them infantry and 2 of them horse archers.
Onward.
And this army here is the one that's going to attack
Yes, my
Durazzo.
lord. This is where we
Once
shall
they
meet
arrive
the
there
enemy.
in 3
We
turns,
can march no
anyways.
further today.
Orders.
If I wanted to, I could take some of those troops from Thessalonica down to Corinth, but I don't want to. Rhodes needs a land clearance, also. And now, we shall see
Your orders, noble one.
how the
God
Battle
will be with
of
us, men.
Antioch
For
resolves
battle!
itself. 5-3, apparently. What's the enemy got that's so great? They have some town militia and Turkish archers. Why are the odds so... why are the odds not more one-sided? I don't know, but in this case, I think I'm going to auto-resolve the battle. It's not going to be all that interesting. It's just going to be me throwing my forces at the walls until they collapse against us. We only took about 200 casualties, which I can guarantee you That auto-resolve
Blessed
did a
Lord,
hell
we
of a
thank you for
lot
delivering
better of
us.
a job than I
Our
would
courage
have.
has prevailed. These lands are yours, my lord.
The population of Antioch. Red face. Potential for riots. So Antioch is getting sacked.
My lord.
We have our first settlement in the Middle East. But the problem with us having a settlement in the Middle East right now, if I can remember how you do this, yes. The problem is it is overwhelmingly Islamic. And the Byzantine Empire are Orthodox, but Orthodoxy is only 2% of the population. So right now, the church and roads get priority. We're going to have to start churchifying the hell out of these regions, because next I plan to move on Adana, and then we will hit Aleppo. I'm going to avoid going after Jerusalem, because that is the Christian holy city. And they have a tendency to call crusades on any non-Christians
Noble Lord,
who own the place. By
Yes,
the way, we need a word with the
requesting an
Papal
audience.
States.
is there something I can do for you, noble Lord?
I would like to offer you something. 1,500 coin as a gift.
I see no problem here. It is agreed.
Your gift is welcome and you have our gratitude.
It would seem you are very reasonable. Farewell.
Yes, and that's going to be how we keep peace with the Papal States until we're ready to make war with them. By giving them a little money. So,
God's servant.
Yes, my lord.
now, I'm also going to spend my money on a knight's stables here. Because knight's stables will give us access to proper heavy infantry.
We would see
To
you
be able
dead,
to actually
heathen.
have cavalry and knights and everything
Orders?
for our war machine. Of course, I'll need to get that same thing in Corinth and Smyrna to be able to have those heavy knights on the other side of the world, or on the other side of our territory, I should say. But starting in Nicosia would be nice, because Nicosia is a strategically important position to us right now. It's our fortified island outpost. And effectively, if we ever lose the Middle East, it will be our fallback position from which we can launch counterattacks and reclaim whatever we lose. Nicosia is going to be important to us. So giving it the good buildings for the stuff over here in our heartland makes sense from that perspective. But let's end our turn. The Venetians are still milling around in the area near Durazzo. Explorers Guild. Alright, you can have one. Let's see. We made some money. Are once again the most advanced faction. A new family member. Antioch's church has been built. Excellent. I never bothered to fix up Antioch's stone walls. Or retrain our troops. That was dumb of me. We can't raise the tax rate in Antioch yet. Speaking of which,
Yes.
we also can't pull out our entire military just yet.
Your Majesty.
Yes.
I'll take the especially
Order.
damaged units and have
Move out.
them garrison Antioch.
Your orders, noble one.
Your Majesty.
Onward.
Yes. There we go.
Your orders, noble one.
And now we're going to lay siege to Aleppo.
With God's blessing
And
and
the
yours, we march to battle.
next turn. Anyways. Can't do that just yet. Aleppo will be handy because that is a castle on the mainland. Of course, I'm planning to convert Adana into a city when we get it, but we're going to keep Aleppo as a castle.
My lord. Very good, my lord.
And our priests here can stand outside of Aleppo and work on convincing them that they really want to be Orthodox.
God's servant. Yes, lord.
We can send a couple of
My lord.
priests start doing the same thing
Very
over
good, my
here with the Turkish
Continuing
capital of
tomorrow,
Iconium
my lord.
also. Because, quite frankly, if we could get a couple of religious uprisings going on, and remove a couple of Turkey cities by having them fall to
God's
religious rebels, then that would make my job of taking back Anatolia for the Empire that much easier. We're done for this turn. Our troops here are still moving over, and it's going to take them some time to reach Durazzo. God damn it, the Venetians have an army on the way. I don't know that I'm going to reach Durazzo in time. Go ahead, get married. Let's see. Got some profits. Our buildings and upgrades in roads in Antioch are done. Those spear militia have been retrained. And more of the same.
Yes. Yes. Closing for battle.
But yeah, it
Continue
looks
tomorrow.
like the
Eh?
Venetian
I
Doge
must remain vigilant.
may be trying something. But
Eh? Sorry.
seeing as it's
I
just
must
the
remain
Doge
vigilant.
alone, we could probably deal with that. With this army, if it did end up starting a war, then so be it.
Your orders, noble
Our
one.
prince here,
Your orders, noble one. We will engage them honorably, my lord. Without question, we shall begin the siege.
will get a couple of
Besieging
battering
forces reporting,
rams.
my lord.
My lord.
And I'm going to start building an Orthodox church in Antioch now. To start making them more Orthodox, like I said. And just make my life that little bit easier. I think Nicosia is good for now. What about our other bases? Is there anything else we can build? Economic benefits and all that? I think I'm gonna build a market in Nicaea, actually, to get an increase in tradable goods and therefore income. And that'll do it for this turn. As the first of our priests makes it over to Iconium, and the second is not too far away from it. Seriously, Venice's leader is going to try to attack them single-handedly. You've got to be kidding me. And he gets beaten back. Unsurprisingly, because that was a single general unit attacking Durazzo, which has at least 3 units of rebels in it. However strong that general unit is, he was badly outnumbered and going to get fucked over no matter what.
God's servant. Traveling with God.
Now we will have our 2 Byzantine priests sit near Iconium and preach orthodoxy. And hopefully then Iconium will revolt and we can take it from the rebels rather than the
It is
Turks.
said the Sultan does not mind you, infidel.
Nicosia's knight stables are done, so we can now... Or, wait a second. They're done. But I don't see any traditional cavalry here, just horse archers. What's going on? Seriously, what is going on?
Your
Okay.
orders, noble one. God will be with us, men.
What would
To
happen
battle!
if I attacked? 4-to-3 ratio, so... I think I'm just going to starve Aleppo out. Make them come to me. Rather than actually assault their walls myself. I'll just have
God's
them come to me.
Your orders, noble one. We will engage them honorably, my lord.
No, I'm not changing my mind. We are starving their asses out. Now up
Your
here... General Theotokios, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Anyways, he's going
Yes,
to
my
attack
lord.
the Greek
This is where
rebels
we
in
shall meet the
Durazzo
enemy.
and gain us yet another settlement for our growing empire.
Laying siege.
And now we attack. 8-1. It's not even worth fighting. And we wiped them out and lost 4 people. Oh no. Whatever shall I do about the loss of those 4
The
men?
day is ours. The enemy
Such
are
a horrible
beaten.
thing to have happen.
Noble lord, we have conquered.
Durazzo is happy now. So I'm just going to move in, effectively. We'll build the land clearance. And I'm going to leave the tax rate on normal. We also get 2,500 florins because that was a mission that we had. And I'm keeping them in Durazzo because
Okay?
until the Doge decides to fuck
must
off, we
live
don't know what
too,
Venice is
sire.
going to do.
Without a trace.
My spy can also move here, I think, and keep an eye on our border with Venice. Speaking of which, Nicosia. No. I was hoping for, like, heavy cavalry or something. And we have to lower the taxes in Antioch, or our new territory is going to revolt. We still have religious problems. And religious unrest is the vast majority of our public order issues in Antioch.
Your orders, number
And
one.
it's the reason why securing the Middle East is going to be an issue for a while. But for now, we need to get a strong settlement ready that can start pumping out troops and such in our core territories over here. So I am going to build a castle. I'm going to upgrade Smyrna to a castle, I mean. Give Rhodes a grain exchange. Nicaea can have a brothel. Actually, no. It's still building something, so no need. Nicosia, some mines. And that'll do us. That costs us all our money, but we need to be spending it on economic improvements and upgrades in this stage, in addition to soldiers for our army. So I'd say it's fairly well worth it. Let me see. We're making a decent amount per turn, and I'm up to 2,700 again. New family member. Our relations with the Holy Roman Empire are not so hot, but who gives a damn about them? They're fake Romans, after all. Antioch has its Orthodox Church done. If we had the money, I could build an Orthodox Abbey and start converting them even more effectively. But we're up to 11% Orthodoxy. So Islam is on the decline, and Orthodox Christianity is on the rise in the Middle East right now. For the moment, let's see. Antioch needs a port for some sea trade.
Your orders, number one.
As much
And
as
the
you may wish it, I am not yours.
And the Turks are apparently sitting on the border with Aleppo because they wanted to take it.
Your orders, number one.
Now,
God will be with
what
us,
are our
men.
odds looking
To
like
battle!
now? Exactly the same.
My lord.
Your
Change
orders?
to the odds. Now I'm gonna recruit another couple of priests. So that we can start working on causing religious uprisings in some of Turkey's other settlements. Can't do it in Constantinople just yet. Recruit a priest, that is.
God's servant.
You, my friend, can move
Very good,
over to
my lord.
here.
I can go no further today.
And start working on that settlement. When you get there in 4 turns, that is. Now, how's Durazo doing? They have a pretty small population. After I build the land clearance, I'm going to have to leave them alone for a while. Now, is there anywhere I can build anything right now? Or that I want to build anything? Let's see. Thessalonica needs a market. I'd say that has us covered for this turn. And the Turks are backing off. And just as we thought, the rebels sally forth from Aleppo. Eight to 5 odds, heavily in our favor, but I still want to fight it myself. But I think this is gonna just about do it for this episode. Thank you for watching my Let's Play of Medieval 2 Total War as the Byzantine Empire in the Phoenix Rises campaign. If you've enjoyed, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to see more like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See you then, folks. See you then.